Hi, good morning. This is your friend Hand here, and it is great to see you this morning. And today is Saturday morning, and I got up really early to do this review for you. Because I think this is really gonna help a lot of you who are into Adsense or you're looking forward to get into the Adsense world, make some residual income for you. Okay, all right. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce the Adsense Armageddon product to you. It's made by Ryan Martin, by the way. If you missed the interview last night, please click here. And if you want to check out the sales letter, very fancy one, please click here as well. So this is the sales letter. Just look it over here. And here's the interview page. And if you're watching this and if you're in a hurry, make sure you're coming back here at around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Clean your cookies and grab from the link below so you can get all kinds of bonuses below. I think a total of 39 of them, if I remember correctly. Alright, around 39 or 38 of them, okay? So just check it out. I won't have the time to go to them all, but all the bonuses below, but just too many. I want to save a lot of time for the actual product. So without further ado, let's kind of check out the actual product. So the only thing I got is the PDF file, and at the time of the review, I think he's still working on the back end download pages. So I took lots of notes over here. So let's kind of start from the beginning. I'm actually going to speaking of from the table of content. Okay, so it's total of 86 pages. Now when I say on this page he talks about this and such things, it's the page number up here, not the page numbers he labeled here. Okay, so just maybe about 2-3 pages off. So that's what I'm kind of reference to as I do this review. So the introduction section is talking about Rhyme's backstory a little bit and how he started with the Adsense, all that great stuff. So but what I found out most useful is on page number 6, is that he lists a 5-step to ranking high in Google right now. Just a summary outline of it. So if you want to kind of scan into it, what this course is about, what steps going to go into, it's listed on page 6. Again, it's the page number up here, not page 6 over here. Okay, so that might get people confused a little bit. I apologize for that. So and so in step number 1, it's research like a boss. Okay, so hold on one second. So on page number A, he talk about how do you do all the niche research. Of course, you come to the old everybody talking about ever since internet marketing is have an evergreen niche, but he did not stop there, which is what I like. He actually on page 9, again it's the number up here, it's not the number of the table content. Okay, on page number 9 we're looking at right now, he went to over the criterias he personally select a niche as evergreen niche. So make sure he basically asked you 4 different questions to verify, hey, if this niche is a evergreen niche. So make sure you check that out on page number 9. Of course, on page number 10, if you ran out of idea, he gave you 4 different examples. What is a evergreen niche? So maybe you can brainstorm from there. And on page number 11, let me go to 11. Trend topic. Okay, trending. Okay, so page number 11, it's search for trend. Make sure there's enough traffic. And toward the bottom of the page 11, there is 3 different sites that nobody else I haven't seen talk about to check trending. Okay, most people just say go to Google Trends, and that's it. But he said that's not very accurate. There's a limitation to Google Trends, and here are the 3 different sites. You should check it out to double or triple verify, hey, the idea you have in mind is valid. There's a uptrend in the trend, right? So, and of course the next logic step is keyword research, which he went to a very depth discussions and talk about it. By the way, the entire ebook is written in a conversational format. It's written in a book format, but in a conversational style. Let me just put it that way. So it's very easy to read, very understanding. I mean, I think a middle school kid can read understanding this and then pick it up right away. Okay, so that's how easy it is. So he's talking about Google keywords, and we all know that Google keywords is going away. So he showed both ways. He showed the old Google keywords, and then he showed the keyword planner, Google keyword planner, which is a new version. Okay, he went to some on page 19, and he went to some criterias. I mean, he went to like when he talking about Google old keywords, he went to a lot of screenshots and a lot of things. You can miss it. You just it's screenshots, and you just click on search button and find out all that great stuff. And he has maybe like a one block, a paragraph. Let me look at this. A page or two about the new planner. What do you need to do? What's the difference in there? But what I found out what most interesting is on page 19, the criteria to select the right keywords. Okay, so this might be a bit different than what you heard before. Okay, for example, he said the competition should be high, and that's all I'm gonna say because there's two other criteria in there that's make this gonna work. So I don't want to review too much before Ryan get mad at me. So, but let me just tell you, a very controversial one is, most people teach you to go median to low, but he said you should go after the high. So you have to read this book, understanding, below, on page 19, he's gonna explain why, and it'll make total sense to me after I read it. So you just make sure you stop by page number 19, check that out. So let's jump to the next one. And the next section is about analyze competitions. So he recommended the the SEO quick plugin. He went to the criterias. What really matters when you look at these numbers, like statistics, like title, like URL, like descriptions, all that stuff. Well, what are you looking for in each section? It's being discussed very detailed in this ebook here. Okay, so let's just kind of jump into the read the entire page 19, and on page 20 is where step number 2 comes in, is setting up in style. Now I do have to skip some of this section because it's very basic to me because I've been doing this for a while. But if you're a beginner, this is absolutely content jam things for you. Okay, it's talking about domains. Phrase domain versus branding domain. How should you pick one, and why exactly domain match does not work anymore? You shouldn't pick exact domain match, but how should you pick the phrase versus branding? Okay, and on page 25 here, he has something called domain criteria, which I highly recommend you read it. And so you know how to pick the right domain so your page will rank, which is very interesting, right? So the rest part of step 2 I kind of skip. Here's why. It's talking about how to buy domain, how to set up hosting, how to set up a WordPress installation. I done that plenty of time in my lifetime, so I skipped it. So there might be more golden nuggets in there, all that good stuff. I mean, for example, for hosting, he went to all spiel of different hosting options, and for buying domains, he went to like at least 3 different sites to where to go find domains. So a lot of screenshots in there. So if you're beginner, if you're intermediate, you might want to read it. But me, I just totally just kind of scan into it. So I can't do. That's my disclaimer here. But on page 44, let's kind of go all the way down to page 44, right? And yeah, okay. So page 44, this is interesting. A lot of people probably asking, so what is the most optimized way to put your ads placement? Where's the ads going to be so people are going to click to? Because people have to click on it so you can make money, right? So there is a diagram on page 44 against the number up here. Okay, literally, if you have PDF, just type 44. You see a diagram where he think the ads placement gonna display the best for you, okay? And above, like page 43 or about 44, he also talk about different selections of different themes. So a lot of people ask me which theme to use to get the most clicks array. So he recommends 3 different type of themes. So make sure you check that out if you have a question about that. Yes, there are paid things, and before he talking about paid things, he talking about free things. But I highly recommend, if you have money, buy the thing, but using the paid thing, because he gonna give you high click through. I totally agree with him. I use some of the things that he mentioned in the course too. Okay, killer content is the step number 3. Okay, so you're gonna have to decide to write or not to write. Okay. So in this section, he's talk about, if you want to write it, what should you write it? If you want to outsource it, we're going to go find the writers, how you should instruct them to write articles. Okay. So, on the top sections, if you were going to write the article, he has list a very, very interesting questions. Start at page 46, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different awesome questions you need to ask before you start writing. Okay, and I have not seen this type of questions before, so it's gonna help you think about what do you need to write and how you're gonna write the article to get most best user experience, because that's what Google is all about, right? Then, of course, later down the step 3, down the bottom, he's gonna explain, how should I outsource it? Where do you find the writers to write it for you? Okay, and on page 53, it's asking. Let me go to the page again. This section, I'm kind of scanning to it because I already know how to write, so I know what converts on my okay, so 53, 54, 53. Oh, here it is. And again, the whole entire thing I take away from this step 3 is you need to write not for Google, not for ranking, but for the best user experience. And he's going to teach you exactly how to write it to get that best user experience. So Google gonna absolutely love you, give you link juice, give you ranking juice, and Google love, whatever you call it, to rank your page high. So he's gonna go over a lot more in detail than I have time for. Okay, so on page 53, he went over a question that most people gonna ask is, how much content is enough content? Okay, so check that out. And the next most often question is, how often do I need to post? Okay, so he went over on that, and in this section he also talked about differences of making authority site. What makes an authority site? Okay, so went over that as well. I don't remember what page was that, but I'm talking out of my memory. And on page 56 was on page optimization begins. So read over that. That's very, very important for ranking. So it's about 2 pages. So and number 4 is taking your traffic. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh wow. This thing are collectible, so gotta be careful where you collect. So step number 4 is take your traffic. Okay. First of all, is before you get your site index, what do you need to check on your site? Then he walk you exactly step how to submit your site to Google. Okay, and then he tells you the free sites to submit your RSS feed. Then he tells you the exactly site and where to get the press release written and submit it. And some free sites you can submit it, or some paid option, very cheap one. I'm just gonna give away Fiverr. Use Fiverr to submit to press release, give you best results, and how often you should submit press release in there as well. This is a very, very detailed course. And guest blogging, it's awesome because he give you a bad way to contact the blog host or owner, and a better way to contact the block owner to get attention, so you can guess blocking on their side, but you're gonna in exchange they're gonna link it back to your site, which is if you contact your relative sites with already authority in there, that's gonna really tremendously help you with the ranking, right? So video marketing, for my video marketing friends, you probably already know a lot about more than he's covering here. So but for those who are not in the video marketing yet, it's gonna help you get the idea of how to properly, video marketing. In fact, you guys gonna get my video SEO Firestorm as a bonus, so just study that. You'll be good to go. All right, you'll be good to go, really. So step number 5 is reap, profit, reason and repeat. So this is how you're leveraging. Okay. So what you're gonna pay more attention to is the extra money generator is Facebook. I mean, this guy went into very, very detailed how to set up fan page. First of all, he talking about why you need the Facebook. About 3 different reasons. I'm gonna let you kind of read it. And how do you set up a fan page? Very easily, screenshot by screenshot. And how do you place Facebook ads to build those fans? And what type of image is viral image? And get most of the fan in there. And how do you send traffic from Facebook to your AdSense blogs? Okay. So and number the next extra income generator is flipping. And so he's talking about a bit more about flipping. Okay. So if you do want to flip your site for quick cash, you can do that as well. He does go over in there. Okay. And the last but not least, it's his support desk, which he has pretty much at every end of the page. You just can't miss it. Okay. And it is a collectible link. So he really want to hear from you. He really want to help you. He really want to see you success. Okay. So that's kind of another reason I want to kind of share this with you. Okay. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, and that is a kind of quick summary of what this course is about. And if you do believe that either you want to learn more about AdSense, if you want to, especially if you are an AdSense marketer, you want to know what is working, what is ranking, what is making the people money right now, this is absolutely the course to get. It's very, very detailed, documented, and OTO, it is a video course. If you are more, you want a more hands-on, want to kind of walk over the shoulder, get the OTO. But hey, if you just want to read the text and you can understand it, hey, just get the front end offer. Okay. All right. And just to remind you, if you do get from the link below, make sure you clean your cookie first. Get from the link below. You are gonna get some awesome bonuses from me. So just kind of all 39 to close to 40 of them. And so yeah, this is your friend Hal. Until next time, have a great weekend and go ahead and pick this up right now. All right. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.